My research is in second language acquisition, so that's the way in which we learn foreign languages. And I've been particularly interested in understanding how children in classrooms learn foreign languages. In terms of second language acquisition, I'm interested in comparing the way we acquire second languages to the way we acquire our native tongues, for example. I've been working with colleagues at Southampton University, and we run a project in the northeast of England on the role of age in foreign language acquisition. And for that project, we taught 3 different classrooms of children, one class age 5, one age 7, and one aged 11. And we employed the same teacher with all these classrooms so that we could ensure similar teaching styles. We found that actually in keeping with other research, both in classrooms and with immigrant children, that in fact older is better for learning languages. So older children tend to be better. They're better particularly at grammar, for example, at more complex language. What we also found, however, is that the younger children were incredibly enthusiastic and really loved learning a foreign language, loved finding out about other countries, other cultures, loved the activities, the games, the songs, and so on. So they were incredibly engaged, and they really, really enjoyed it. So as part of those projects, we've always engaged the teachers. We'll always come and talk to the teachers, give the results of the research we've done with the children in their classrooms. We also talk at teacher conferences. So for example, at the end of the project in the primary schools, we organized a 2-day conference in Newcastle, where I was based then, where a whole day was for teachers. So we really try to bring the main findings of our results back to teaching professionals. At that conference there were lots of teacher educators as well. So we produced a film, for example, of the 3 children of one of the classrooms, which was produced professionally, which then is going to be used by teacher educator for teacher training purposes. We still understand very little about the learning processes involved and how we can facilitate foreign language learning in the classroom. So I think it's crucially important to have a comprehensive program of research to better understand learning processes, which can then inform teacher practices, but also policy making. So for example, when it is best to introduce languages, using what methodologies, what the expectations we can have about what children can manage. So I think it's important to engage with policymakers, government, as well as teachers and teacher educators. Gove announced in his review of the primary school curriculum that foreign languages would be introduced. So it's crucially important that we try to get it right. We try to capture this huge enthusiasm and this huge curiosity that very young children have, and that we carry through into the secondary. There's still a lot we don't know about how foreign languages are learned, about the similarities, differences with learning our native languages, the role that our mother tongue plays in the learning process, and so on. So I still have a very big research agenda to do with understanding the processes underpinning foreign language acquisition better.